Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So game week 10 team selection video ahead of deadline tomorrow. In today's video I'll go over the transfer that I made last night and why I made that decision. I'll also go over the other transfer possibility that I could make this game week and go over the options that I could buy. I'll also go over my benching decisions and why I've made the choices that I've made and what the captaincy best options are this game week. Quickly before we do get started, I just want to say thank you everybody that subscribed to my channel. I got 300 subscribers this week. I've set a massive target of getting 500 subscribers before the end of the year, so if you are watching this and you haven't hit subscribe, please hit that subscribe button and help me grow. I'll be doing plenty more FPL and UEFA Champions League fantasy content over the season, so please do hit that subscribe button. My aim is to get 20 likes on this video, so before we get started, hit that like button. Anyway, I'm waffling on, intro out the way, let's just jump into it. Sway's on my side currently looking for game week 10, and as you can see, Andersen's got a yellow flag. If we get an update today that he's out for game week 10 and 11 and he won't be back until after the international break, then I think I will sell him. There's two options that I could sell him to, and one of them is Michael Keane at Everton and the other one's Chris Richards at Crystal Palace. I do think I favour Chris Richards at Crystal Palace because I think he's more likely to keep clean sheets and get DEFCON points as well. But Chris Richards didn't play midweek in the Carabao Cup, so I need to find out if he's fit as well before I make that transfer. Because the last thing I want to do is sell Andersen for Richards and not actually fix my side and just get another injured player in my side. And then the other transfer that I've been pondering since the weekend was either selling Pedro or Bowen and getting Mateta. And I actually made the transfer last night with Pedro dropping in price, so I actually sold him at 7.5 million and got Mateta. Joao Pedro could easily get a goal involvement against Tottenham because Tottenham haven't been the greatest at home so far this season. But if Pedro does get a goal or an assist, at least as a Chelsea fan I'll be happy that he's got them assists or goals. I just worry with Joao Pedro not getting many goals and assists and not getting himself in the box that I don't think he'll get many chances. I did feel a bit weird about selling him just before we play Wolves at home and then we've got Burnley away. But I've got a few negatives about actually keeping him and I'll go through them now. So one of them is actually him getting chances. I'm not too sure if he will get them. The way Chelsea are playing, he doesn't seem to be getting himself into the 6-yard box and being able to score goals. A couple of his goals and assists so far this season have been from set pieces, so from his open play threat, he's not really been getting many chances. Liam Delap's back from his injury. I know he's suspended for Tottenham, but he'll be back for Wolves. And I'm not too sure what that means for Joao Pedro's minutes. Does he play 60 minutes and Liam Delap come on for him for the last 30 minutes? Or does Liam Delap start and he plays in the number 10? Or does he not actually start and sit on the bench? Because at the weekend, Maresca said that he's not been training all the time and he's still carrying a knock. So with Liam Delap suspended for Tottenham, I think Joao Pedro will start and play the full 90 minutes. And then Chelsea are away against Karabag in the Champions League midweek, so he might play in that game. So then when we get to game week 11 and Chelsea have got Wolves at home, I'm not too sure if Joao Pedro will start. For all we know, Maresca might feel like it's the perfect opportunity to give Joao Pedro a rest and start Liam Delap. And if Joao Pedro doesn't get an attacking return against Tottenham and then he doesn't get the full 90 minutes against Wolves, I'm not too sure how many price drops we'll have over the international break with him. Yes, the Wolves fixture in game week 11 does look like a really good fixture right now, but by the time we get to game week 11, who knows who will be the manager at Wolves? Maybe they got a new manager, there'll be a new manager bounce. Chelsea haven't played the best after the international break, being away against Burnley at the early kickoff. I'm not too sure how that will go. So I think I'd rather sell him now because I think in the next few game weeks a lot of managers will be selling him. I won't be surprised by game week 13 that he's at 7.1 million. The thing that swayed me to keep Bowen is at least with him, I know he's going to be starting all the time, and if West Ham score, I think he'll be the one that's involved. And at least with Bowen, he's been getting chances and shots on target. I got Bowen at 7.7 million, so I got a price rise out of him. So if he does go down in price in the next few game weeks, at least I'll be selling him for the same price that I bought him for. And Bowen did get an assist in game week 9, so hopefully he can do the same in game week 10 or 11. So here's how my side looks for game week 10 with that transfer made, Mateta in my side. I got 0.3 million in the bank and one free transfer. I ideally want to roll the transfer and not sell Andersen this game week, but we'll see. Ideally in game week 12 I want to roll that transfer as well, so I'll have 3 transfers after the international break in game week 12, because I do think there's a fixture swing around game week 12 and 13, and I do want some transfers in hand so I'll be able to get some key players. So last of all, it's benching dilemmas. Do I start Semenyo away against Man City, or do I start Dewsbury Hall away against Sunderland? And then if Andersen isn't fit and I do roll my transfer, I need to work out which defender I want as sub number 2. Do I have Senesi away against Man City, or do I have Rodon away against Brighton? So for my benching decision out of Senesi and Rodon, I do think I favour Rodon with a 19% chance of keeping a clean sheet instead of 12%. Senesi's got a better chance of getting DEFCON points so far this season. He's been the best defender for getting DEFCON points, but I do think Rodon can get it as well. Senesi's got better stats so far this season for goal involvements, but Rodon did score in game week 9, so I won't put it past him. And Man City are expected to get more goals than Brighton, so at least with Rodon you're expecting less goals to concede. So I do think I favour Rodon as sub number 2 and Senesi as sub number 3. The thing that sways me most game weeks of which defenders to pick is who's got the better chance of keeping a clean sheet, and Rodon's got a better chance of keeping a clean sheet than Senesi. And with Andersen being injured out, I do need to put my defenders in the right order, because if he isn't fit and he doesn't play, I need the next best thing to come in for him. And I do think that's Rodon, but do get in the comment section and let me know if I'm getting that wrong. The second benching decision is out with Dewsbury Hall or Semenyo, which one of them to start, and I think I'll favour in Semenyo. Semenyo's been way better for getting goals and assists so far this season, and I think he's in that type of form where if he gets a chance, I do think he probably will score it. The other thing that sways me to picking Semenyo over Dewsbury Hall is look at the ownership. Semenyo's got 64.4% owned. So let's say I bench Semenyo and I pick Dewsbury Hall, and Semenyo got 10 points. That's a lot of managers that'll get a lot of points over me. And if I bench Dewsbury Hall and he did really well, only 3.2 managers will have him. So me benching Dewsbury Hall and him doing really well doesn't really affect my rank, because I don't think many managers will have him. And a lot of managers that will have him will be benching him just like me. But if I bench Semenyo and he got a lot of points, there'll be a lot of managers that'll be getting a lot of points over me. So that makes me want to pick Semenyo over Dewsbury Hall. I do think he's got a better chance of scoring goals, even though he's away against Man City. Man City haven't been the greatest so far this season, and in transition I don't think they've been that great. With Rodri potentially out, I think there'll be a lot of space in behind, and Semenyo could exploit that. So I do think Semenyo will get a chance, and in the form that he's in, I do think he could easily get a goal or an assist, so I do think I favour picking him. Last of all, we've got captaincy rankings, and this is for my side, and I do think I favour Haaland. I know he's at home against Bournemouth, and they've started the season off well, but it is Haaland, and he has started the season off really well. Arsenal are away against Burnley, I do think they'll score, so I do think Saka and Gabriel could be a really good choice. I have put Gabriel there because I do think he's a captaincy option this game week. I do think there's a strong possibility he keeps a clean sheet this game week and he could easily get a goal. But he's a defender, so don't expect him to score every game like Haaland does. If I was picking an Arsenal player to captain this game week, I think I do favour Saka. I think he'll be on penalties and I do think he'll get a goal or an assist. But for me, I'm just going to captain Haaland and not that stress. So finally, this time my side could look for game week 10. Obviously, if Andersen isn't fit for game week 10 and 11, then I might sell him for Richards. But other than that, I think I'll keep it as this. If Andersen is potentially going to be back for game week 11, then I don't think I'll make that transfer. Get in the comment section and let me know if I got any of this wrong. Do you think I should be starting Dewsbury Hall, for example? Do you think I've got the defender options in the right order? Did I make a mistake selling Joao Pedro this game week when they've got Tottenham, Wolves and Burnley in the next 3 game weeks? And do you think if Andersen is fit or not, do you think I should sell him for Richards or somebody else? And if it's somebody else, let me know in the comment section who you think I should sell him for. And finally, let me know in the comment section who your captain is. Is it Haaland like me, or are you going for an Arsenal asset in Saka or Gabriel? If you got any transfer or benching dilemmas ahead of deadline, get in the comment section and let me know and I'll try and help you out. Quickly before I finish, I just want to say thank you everybody that subscribed to my channel. I got to the milestone of 300 subscribers this week. I've set a target of trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. So that means I have to get 100 subscribers each month. I'm probably not going to be able to do it, but I thought I would set the target high. If you have watched this video all the way through and you did find it useful, please hit that subscribe button to help the channel grow. The more this channel grows, the more chance I'm going to continue doing this type of content. So if you want to see how my YouTube journey goes in the next few months, I've only just started this type of content, so hopefully I'll get better. You aim to get 20 likes on this video, so if you are watching this, hit that like button before we finish. Good luck in game week 10. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.